This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.
Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Hello there. Another happy landing.
What's up, everybody? I'm Big Lovin. This is Don DellaSnooch. Welcome to the Escape Pod, episode 54, Blade Revisited. Clankety clank, bitch.
Clank. Nothing can go without a fucking hitch around here.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
It is how we do it.
How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Even though you're fucking shit up. You wanted to just cut it too close for me. Now your brain's not working properly and it's really pissing me off.
Listen, I would like to put myself in front of the mercy of the court and ask you what day my shit is working properly.
Not Wednesday.
Not Wednesday.
Not fucking Wednesday.
Not Wednesday. I'm not the grown up on Wednesday.
No, you are not the grown up I need you to be on Wednesday. Of all fucking days, the most important day, podcast day, and you can't be a fucking grown up.
No.
Jesus.
In fact, this is the opposite of wanting to be a grown up. This is playing with my friend in the clubhouse.
And he is playing with his friend. He's like, hey, I want you to listen to this guy. And I'm like, oh, I've heard of that guy. Okay, shut up. Listen to this guy anyways. What the fuck, man? We've got like 2 minutes till we fucking get the show on. Hold on, I got a Bluetooth and we're going to get it going. Fuck you.
It all worked.
Fucking non-adult having son of a bitch.
It all worked.
Jesus, man.
Well, with that being said, you can find us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, all your favorite podcasting apps like iTunes, TuneIn, Stitcher, Spotify, Audible, and Google Play. And check out the Red 5 Network for all kinds of excellent podcasts like the Scarif podcast and the Salty Nerd podcast.
Yes, and I'm still doing the Ashley and Brandy one. I've been listening to that one off and on. So that one's my... Yep. I found a good one. It's just like I can't get away from it. And I'm limited my time to listening. Yeah, I got some catching up to do. So, but I'm enjoying the shit out of that one.
Definitely.
So, if you're listening to this as an audio podcast, please consider joining us live on Wednesday nights on YouTube at YouTube/C/ATSW The Escape Pod, all one word. And we're normally recording live Wednesdays at 7:05.
Yeah, Eastern.
Please
join us at patreon.com and search ATSW The Escape Pod in the search creator bar to support our show and to get in on the exclusive escape crate.
Hell yeah. Please visit our store on tpublic.com, search ATSW The Escape Pod, and make sure that you scroll down and look at all the random goodies like phone cases, pillows, and tote bags, in addition to t-shirts and hoodies. Let's get into our shout outs. First and foremost, always got to give a shout out too from a Gen X point of view. That is the mothership. That is Dave and Jason. That is the New Jersey Delphians. That is our homies. They just did their episode Monday, Micro Machines. I was catching up on that. I wasn't able to watch that live, so I've been catching up to it while we're in the studio. I was waiting on this guy, so I was, had that going. It was a good one so far. I didn't get to the actual subject at hand, but the lead-in's always great. Yep. I love hearing.
It was a good show. It was a good show.
So next, check out our man. Or not our man. Well, yeah, check out our man Keith Lehman, Layman's Terms on Facebook. He's doing his thing. He's the man to bring you that mana because we all need a little fucking life. And then don't forget to check out Use and Abuse with Kim and Scott. They're doing their thing. Yeah, I went out of order and I was trying to backtrack, and then you flipped the screen. It's okay. Yeah, check out Use and Abuse with Kim and Scott. Now you can switch it. Thank you. Check out Big Swede's Excellent Adventure and Tactical Swede and Swede Reacts on YouTube. And something Swede. And hey, Swede, I think you're around. You're doing some things. Mm-hmm. Or check out the Quarantine Sessions by Swede.
Mm-hmm. And there's the new one, Big Swede's Rock and Roll Punches a Baby.
What the fuck, dude? That's fucking awful, man. You can't be punching bababies.
I don't think that
rock and roll music.
I don't think that's a thing.
It sounds like it'd be a Little Richard soundtrack, and he's fucking punching babies.
I can see Little Richard punching a baby.
That'd be awesome.
Nice. Patreon shout out Scott and Kim Rasmussen, Tom Lovin, Jen and Jess Bolt, Big Swede, Lunar Girl, Dragon Buddy, Richie the King Armbruster, Ron Old Man Johnson, Eric Dub Williams, Philly Dave Martin, and Nostalgia Inc. as always sponsors the Escape Crate.
Luna Girl's new way of getting everybody's attention is caps locks.
Yes.
She uses the caps lock. She uses it only when necessary.
Mhm.
Only when necessary to get our attention. Swede is in here. He is in said chat. So you want to give a shout out to our chat?
Well, that's the thing is I was just getting ready to do that.
And then I stepped on toes.
So Lunar Girl, Scott Rasmussen, Used and Abused podcast. Now I'm not sure what's going on there. Maybe Kim's in as well.
Ooh, nice.
Lunar, did I say Lunar Girl? Lunar Girl.
She's always here.
She's always here. She's the best.
She is. The best.
Just Jen, Jess, Big Swede, and somebody from Facebook's popping in saying my dudes.
Yeah, hell yeah. Probably
Welcome.
Kendrick.
Welcome.
Maybe this
Maybe. Yeah.
It might be Kendrick.
That sounds like Kendrick.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Now-
Or it's Kendrick or Eric, because I've heard Dub say my dudes before.
Yeah.
So
Now,
I'm kind of
if-
thrown here.
If you get on StreamYard and it's Skylar. What's going on, Skylar?
Oh, what's up, dude?
If you get on StreamYard, go to www.streamyard.com. You can authorize StreamYard to display your Facebook name, and then you won't pop up as Facebook user.
So let's get on that. Skylar, way to fucking make us have to announce that, buddy.
But you
No,
don't,
actually, thank you.
you don't have to. I'm just saying you can.
You can.
If you want to be you.
If you want to be Skylar instead of Facebook user 124789, you can do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yes.
It's movie time. Movie time. It's movie time. Movie time.
Yes. It is fucking movie time.
Fantastic. Fan-fucking-tastic.
Mm-hmm.
Both Ben Affleck and Ray Fisher both say they are willing to return to the DCU if Zack Snyder is at the helm. Love it.
Love it. There is a significant back and forth going on between the internet and
DC.
Warner Brothers and DC and HBO Max. HBO Max has specifically come out and said they're down for the Snyderverse. Warner Brothers has come out and said, no, we're done with the Snyderverse. We're going to do other things.
Oh,
And I believe somehow AT&T is involved.
what the fuck?
And because
Phone a friend? They got to phone a friend?
I think they've got
That's
a
fantastic.
controlling stake in Warner Brothers. And I believe they are down for whatever makes them the most fucking money.
Oh, I'm sure.
But they're leaning towards the Snyderverse. This is the really fucking weird thing. Somehow, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is involved in the conversation, and he somehow has pull in this. Like,
How?
I don't fucking know. I don't know what to do with that. I seen it. I looked at the article. Somehow he's got some kind of juice.
He's trying to squeeze the juice.
He's trying to wheeze the juice.
He's gonna try to wheeze the juice. I can't even do it. That's just awful. That sounded bad. I'm mad at myself for even doing it. I should never try to wheeze the juice.
You kind of sound like an old prospector
Oh, damn it.
trying to wheeze the juice.
I'm trying to wheeze the juice.
No wheezing the
No,
juice!
get the gold. Gotta get the gold.
This is bullshit.
Speaking of the fucking Rock,
Yes, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson announced that his DC Comics movie Black Adam will now debut in July of 2022.
I wonder if that's gonna change like it's been changing the whole fucking time.
I think it probably will, but I think as far as I know, like Hollywood has began kind of filming at will,
Okay.
so maybe not.
Sweet. What do they call that? Some like renegade photography. They're just running down the streets. They don't even get permits and shit. It's fucking awesome.
It is cool.
Fuck yeah. Star Wars The Bad Batch to have a 70-minute premiere. A new full-length trailer came out yesterday, and if you haven't seen it, shame on you.
Yeah, holy shit, was it,
It was good. It was good stuff. It was good stuff.
enjoyed
I
the
enjoyed the
shit
shit
out
out
of
of it.
Huh?
Ah.
Scott said that Warner Brothers belongs to Warner Media, which is part of AT&T.
Oh, nice.
What were you so excited about?
No, when you listen again, you can hear it. And it'll be beautiful.
All right.
It'll come together. It's for you to re-listen.
As production begins soon on Obi-Wan Kenobi, the incredible cast is released. It's including Ewan McGregor, Hayden Christensen, Moses Ingram, Joel Edgerton, Bonnie Pessis.
I'm gonna go with that.
Okay, Pessis.
Go with you.
Pesci?
Got this one. This is all
Pesci.
you. These next couple are you.
Kamal Nanjiani
Oh,
and Daria Varman,
nice.
Rupert Friend,
Good job.
O'Shea Jackson Jr.
Ice Cube Jr. to some of us.
Yeah, Sung Kang,
Yeah.
Simone Kessel,
Good job.
who's responsible for the run,
Nice.
and Benny Sadi.
You got it.
Sefti.
Safety. Fantastic. I can't wait. I don't
Yeah.
even care. I know who some of these people are. I don't know who all of them are.
Right.
But the ones that I seen the thing on Instagram where they had the picture of these people, and I was like,
Mhm.
oh, they were in this and they were in that, and oh, yeah.
There's 7 people on that cast that I think is good casting, and
Good
the other
stuff.
ones I'm willing to find out later because I don't know who the fuck they are.
Hell yeah.
Do it.
I was drinking my beer, but Godzilla vs. Kong director Adam Wingard will helm the WB's Thundercats film.
This made me so fucking happy.
Really?
They've been talking about doing a live action Thundercats movie off in the wings
Oh yeah, I've heard
for
about.
years.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought it was more you were happy because of the specific director.
Nope. Now they have a script and a legit director, not some
Nice.
bullshit director that nobody wants to see direct a movie.
Right.
Like, this is a guy that's directing huge Hollywood flicks.
Sweet. Bring it
Yes.
on, baby. Bring it the fuck on.
And I have heard there may be a possibility, and don't go very far with this, Jason Momoa playing Lionel.
Just settle your face.
That's what I'm
Just settle
saying.
your face.
I got flush.
you.
I'm-
Just settle your face. You got the girl's panties wet.
I'm-
Good
that's
job.
what I'm saying.
Good job.
That's what I'm saying.
It happens.
American Gods canceled by Stars after 3 seasons. Have you ever seen American Gods?
Should have been canceled sooner.
Me either. I'm probably gonna watch it now though.
So you'd be like, damn it. They never fucking ended it. And you can be pissed off.
No, this is the rest of it's good news.
Oh, okay.
After 3 seasons with Stars, it's currently in talks with Fremantle, who produces American Gods, to potentially wrap up the series in either an event series or a movie. Although there's no concrete plans at
Oh,
this
that's
point.
cool. They get a finishing point.
Yep. They decided, hey, we're gonna wrap this up.
Luna Girl fainted. The whole Jason.
Add
Momoa
a
as
girl,
Momoa.
add a girl.
What
Pick,
happened?
pick yourself up and
Hell yeah. Mhm.
get you some Aquaman.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
But yes, they're gonna take the time and they're gonna build an ending, which is why I think I'm gonna watch it.
Fantastic. I'm not.
Fair enough,
I don't have the fucking time.
right?
Mortal Kombat will see a release in theaters and on HBO Max on April 23rd, 1 week later than its originally planned April 16th release date.
Now I am definitely going to the theater to watch this.
I might have to go with you.
You'll be vaccinated at that point, so you're gonna
Okay, fair enough.
go.
I've already got one of my vaccinations,
Right?
so I'm almost there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh,
Hell
Dragon
yeah.
Buddy, it's Momoa time.
Oh, he's
Momoa time. Momoa time.
That's fantastic. It goes with everything. It's
It
a great
does.
little jingle.
You can put it on a hot dog, a
Mm.
burger.
Ooh, Jason Momoa. Jesus.
I'd like cheese and Momoa, please.
Cheese and Momoa. Mhm. Sounds like a sexy drink.
It does.
I'd like the cheese and Momoa. Oh my God, you sick bastard.
You can't finish it.
No, you never can finish a cheese and Momoa. It's too much.
Well, I couldn't be any more excited about this Mortal Kombat movie.
Really?
Absolutely fucking over the moon about it.
Sweet.
Before we get out of movie time,
Oh,
I went to the movies this past weekend. I did launch a little video
I
on our
seen it. You did a
YouTube.
good job. Didn't give nothing away.
Didn't give anything away, but I went and saw Nobody with
Yes.
Bob Odenkirk, and it was fucking fantastic.
I want to see it. It looks awesome.
It was very much like watching a John Wick movie.
I'll probably wait till it's on video. Or is it on video? long as it doesn't
No,
cost me
it's
extra.
movie right
It's
now.
movie. Okay, cool.
It was well worth my time and money.
Dragon Buddy and Luna Girl are getting their first COVID shot on Saturday. They'll be able to chill with us this summer.
Nice.
Yes, that's how you fucking do
I'm
it.
telling you, I'll get the boat fired up. We'll have some drinks on the lake. It's gonna be a good time.
Yes, we'll interview you guys, make it uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, we could do a show.
Yes, on the water.
We could make a whole day of it. You guys could come over here. We could have dinner.
We'll do
We
it.
could go on the show.
And then the show at night when
Yeah.
everybody's drunk and wasted.
Yes.
And then we were on the boat and there was a good time.
Yep. It'll be like getting drunk on a plane, but with water.
Oh, it'd be so much fun.
I like it.
Hell yeah.
Let's do this.
Power up.
I'm bad. Get over here.
Every time we play that jingle, it takes me back to 8-bit video gaming.
Oh yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I'm instantly transported to being 10 years old.
Mm-hmm.
It's super cool that Jess made that for us.
I'm down with it.
I really dig it. So first I need the computer to work.
Yes.
Free games coming out next month.
For PlayStation.
Well, I got them both.
Well,
I didn't do
okay.
you like that.
Yeah, you kind of did.
PlayStation Plus free games for April.
I noticed you went with PlayStation first.
It's a better system.
You mean the ones the size of a copy machine?
Yeah. My new PlayStation 5 is enormous.
It is fucking ginormous.
Don't let me forget before you leave. I got to show you that game. I was supposed to tell you or show you before.
Oh.
PlayStation Plus free games April. Oddworld Soulstorm, Rainbow Six Parasite, and Far Cry 5. I'm going to download Far Cry 5.
Nice. The Xbox Live free games for April are Vikings, Wolves of Midgard, Dark Void, Hardcore Uprising, and Truck Racing Championships.
That Hardcore Uprising looks pretty cool.
I'm down for the Truck Racing Championships.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Do you remember that game that was on the Nintendo where you drove the trucks around the
Iron Stewart's Off-Road Racing?
Yes.
I like the arcade game was so much better.
Yes.
You go and you had the fucking nitro button, and your fucking car would I loved Iron Stewart's Off-Road Racing. It was it had blue, yellow, and red, I think, were the 3 steering wheels they had at the thing.
I don't
Blue
know.
and red.
I don't know who the Facebook user is that's wondering if they're the only one watching this. Come on over to YouTube where everybody else is at.
Hell yeah.
And you'll be able to see them talking too.
Yes. Oh, sweet. So I seen you on 2K21 the other day. I was going to interrupt you, but I had some business to attend to on my own Xbox myself.
Yep. Now, Brady's real big on playing that 2K.
Oh, yeah. It's fun stuff. Yeah.
Nintendo will stop selling multiple Mario and Fire Emblem games March 31st, 2021. This is apparently an attempt to boost sales before their shareholder releases. And then there's this separate article that came out that Jess sent me. Says Super Mario 3D All-Stars sales spiked 276% in final week. So they've artificially created this shortage of
a game.
These games. Well, it's a handful of games, and they're bumping up their sales.
Well, somebody's just gonna find their way around it. Make an emulator somewhere and put it on your ripped Xbox or your ripped whatever, and people are gonna be able to play.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think that's a silly move, but if you'd have just kept the sales going until whenever and then you stop. But if you're just like, no, we're going to stop this right now. I don't know. It's kind of silly.
I'd be willing to bet they end up back in the Nintendo store in a year.
Just said it. People panic buying.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It's like
I'd say fuck you, Nintendo.
Yeah.
Fucking assholes.
I wouldn't want to play or buy these games just because I know why they're doing it.
Well, and it's like, well, then are you going to cut my support to these games?
Right. Well, Nintendo really doesn't do that for the Switch. Their games are their games, and they don't come out with patches and shit later.
Oh, okay.
They like to release their games not broken, unlike the consoles that we enjoy.
Dragon Buddy, toilet paper all over again.
Yeah. Yep. But that definitely sours me to buying things from them online.
Yeah. Some known game delays: Gran Turismo 7 to 2022, Riders Republic pushed to later this year, Lord of the Rings Gollum to 2022, and Returnal to April 30th.
There's more.
Okay, and there's more.
If I could make the fucking computer work again.
Kin's Bridge of Spirits, August 24th. Prince of Persia, Sands of Time, no date. Hogwarts Legacy, 2022. Gotham Knights, 2022. Vampires: The Masquerade Bloodline 2, 2022. Dying Light 2, late 2021. Outriders is due tomorrow. Pragmata, had to burp, 2023. Destiny 2 Witch Queen, 2022.
Now, not being a Harry Potter fan,
Mhm.
I am interested in playing that Hogwarts Legacy game. It looks kind of cool.
Yeah, I remember you saying that when we talked about that game initially. So
That's I think it's a PlayStation 5 exclusive. So, and that Gotham Knights looks fucking
oh yeah,
dope.
that looks really good. That Gotham Knights looks really good.
Outriders looks pretty cool too. That was supposed to be a PlayStation 5 launch title, but here it's been pushed all the way to April 1st.
Yeah. Fucking job.
PAX East 2021 is canceled due to COVID pandemic concerns. There will be a virtual event happening in July.
Have fun with that.
Yeah.
These are the hot sheets. Best investigator reporting on the planet.
It is the best shit we've got.
For show.
Hell yeah. Doctor Strange will reportedly visit Old Man Logan World in upcoming sequel, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
HBO Max reportedly interested in pursuing the Snyderverse. Oh, I already said all this.
Yeah, that's fine.
Warner Brothers doesn't want it.
Yeah. Hugh Jackman rumored to return for cameo in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
This is we got this covered, so grain of salt with that.
Grain of salt.
Ryan Reynolds reportedly wants to play a Mandalorian in the Star Wars universe.
And so do I.
Yeah, I think that Ryan's got a better shot at it.
Oh, no. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah, he probably does. But I do too. Just throwing that out there.
I like you in a Mandalorian with the beard coming out.
With the beard coming out of the bottom, because I am the bearded trooper.
Uh-huh.
So I could also be the bearded Mandalorian.
What if you put it in like little braids?
So it'd be kind of Viking style?
With like little Mandalorian beads on the end of it.
This is glorious.
I think we should do that.
Yes, dude.
Get with us,
I'm
Disney.
so in. Yes. We've got this, man.
Yep, get with us. We'll make it happen.
Oh, I would be the funnest Mandalorian they've ever had.
Brady wouldn't even charge you for showing up.
No! Why would I do that?
No, he'd just be there.
I would just let me have part of the food. That's all I need. Just put me up for food and lodging, and I'm good.
Craft services.
Craft services.
And
we will be friends.
And a no-tell motel, and Brady's there.
I mean, come on. At least a Comfort Inn.
All right. Comfort Inn. Comfort Inn, that's the bottom.
That's the bottom. We can go higher than that, though, if you want to.
Bed bugs included.
Gross. Brie Larson's joining Star Wars as the franchise's most powerful Jedi. GiantFrickinRobot.com brought us that news.
Yeah, so I don't know how much you can put on that, but I'm in. I heard some real weird hate on Brie Larson as far as her playing Captain Marvel and stuff.
I've never understood it.
I think she's good.
Get it. I just don't get it.
No.
I just don't get it. Like, because I'm not one of those people who get too far into celebrities. Like, I know actors and actresses who play this role and that role, and that's what they're fucking taking for. I don't give a fuck about their political views, who they fucking this, that, and the other thing. Like, I really don't care. Now, if they're a good person, like, cool, you earn brownie points to me, but I don't really fucking care. If you can act your fucking ass off and make me believe you're so-and-so character.
I've never decided to go see a movie because somebody was a good person.
Nah, I haven't either.
Nor have I ever not gone to see a movie because somebody's a bad person.
Right.
I don't not listen to Michael Jackson music because he's fucking Michael Jackson. You know, just
people didn't stop fucking supporting Tiger Woods, and he fucking cheated on his fucking wife, and everybody's like, he's the best golfer. See, I'm sorry.
And to be fair, I didn't like Bobby Brown before he beat up Whitney Houston.
Right, exactly. So, there it is.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like I've read some stuff by Giant Freaking Robot before, and it seems to be pretty substantive.
Skylar's getting a PS5 due to the Harry Potter game.
Attaboy.
There you go.
Attaboy. I like
There
it.
you
I'm playing Godfall, Skylar. When you finally get a PlayStation 5, buy Godfall. It's fucking good.
Hell yeah.
Or I could probably just send you my copy if I still have it.
Still like R. Kelly's music, even though the dude's a weirdo.
Yeah.
Skylar said it.
Yep.
I still listen to his music.
Back to
Creepy
Brie
peon
Larson for a
bastard.
minute. I'm watching a show that came out in 2009 with Tisha.
What up, GP?
Nice. What's up, GP? That I didn't know existed. It's called The United States of Terra. It's about this lady and her family. She's got multiple personality disorder.
Yes, dude.
And Brie Larson is their teenage daughter. And she's pretty good in it.
Okay.
She's probably a little too old to be their teenage daughter, but she looks younger than she is. So
Right.
it works. I was really surprised. This fucking show is funny.
I was reading the chat. Sorry.
Let's do this.
Do this.
And now it's time for Sports Talk with your hosts, Dangerous Don Juan DellaSnooch, beautiful Brady Lovin, here on the Escape Pod.
Song or that intro makes me feel strong.
It makes me feel like I'm somebody. It makes me feel I bring you fucking sports, bitches.
Sports.
Ooh.
Angry sports. Happy
Angry
sports.
Wait, happy sports.
Happy sports.
Oh, geez.
Oh, like tennis.
Let's
is a
get
happy sport.
It's
If you turn the sound off, tennis sounds like two people fucking.
it really does. And they're doing good at it.
For sure.
Sometimes like, hold on. I need to reposition. I go.
All right. So we are at the point in the men's basketball tournament. We're looking down the barrel of the Final Four. Michigan lost to UCLA in the Elite Eight, so my team is officially out of the bracket. I'm loading up the bracket right meow.
Right, meow.
Right fucking meow. Let's see. Final Four. We're gonna see Gonzaga play number 11 UCLA.
Okay.
Which is a fucking joke. I cannot believe that Michigan lost to UCLA. And then on the other side, we're going to see Baylor play Houston. Which
Baylor's gonna win.
Houston I had going out early, but I had them getting beat by Illinois, who fell to like a team that got knocked out. You know,
That was a high school team.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it.
It was completely out of left field. They lost that game.
Yeah.
So at this point, I could get a few more points if Gonzaga beats UCLA.
Did you see Jess's thing?
And then I'm dead. Greatest sporting event of all time. Don versus Brady in SF2. The Battle of Slutty Smurf.
SF2. He's just making shit up now. He's just making shit up.
I like it. What is SF?
Exactly. He's just making shit up.
Is that like Smurf Fucker 2?
I don't even want to see part one.
I'm going to Whore Island and I'm going to play Smurf Fucker 2.
The second Smurf.
The second coming.
The second coming. Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. Other than that, there's not much of shit going on in sports.
Yeah, and if there is, we don't care.
Yeah, like
This is our sports report.
yeah, there ain't shit happening.
No. So there it is.
It's kind of meh out there.
Yeah.
Meh.
Street
See?
Fighter 2. You can't do that. It's copyright infringement.
Yeah, and I don't even want to play Street Fighter 2.
Exactly. Boo.
Don did not say it's on.
No, nobody said it's on. It's not on.
I don't know. They're playing this game all by themselves.
Yeah, that's fine.
It is fine. So let's get into the Falcon and the Wednesday Soldier, buddy. You ready?
No, are you ready? Because apparently, from what you told me inside, you weren't ready for this episode. You weren't in the right headspace.
I don't think I was. I think that it was a good episode as far as like moving the plot along,
Right.
but there was nothing in it that made me have any kind of or anything.
There was
like
no
that.
but it still was good. It
I mean,
still moved along.
It was cool when Enfys Nest showed up.
Yeah. and her Skyrider peoples.
Uh-huh.
They were on the top of the truck. That was dope.
Yep. It was a very compelling action sequence.
It was.
And it was cool when the knockoff Dollar General Captain America threw his shield under his buddy. And,
the Kirklands.
Yeah.
Kirkland's Captain America.
Yeah. Yeah. For real. Oh, shit. What the fuck is going on? You both don't play. You both lose by default and forfeit. And both of you have to get a tattoo. New twist. ATSW Escape Pod fans vote on design.
It's so funny he thinks this is actually going to happen.
Yeah.
We, never agreed upon this. He just made this shit up at a thin fucking air. And then we're supposed to just be like, you got it, Jess. We're going to fucking do it.
That's not how any of this works.
No, it's not how it works.
It's not. Tattoos are fucking expensive.
Exactly, dude. Are you footing the bill?
This tattoo was $200.
Exactly.
It's like this one was $200. Like they're the size of what? Like
Force of Light Entertainment joined us.
Hey, how you doing, girls? Or girl, whichever. Michelle.
Whichever.
Is it Michelle or
Aurora Farm Boy joined too.
Or
sweet.
What's her name? The redhead.
I don't know.
Holy
You're
shit.
brain farting me and putting me on the spot because you messed up.
I'm a bad person.
It happens.
I should be able to remember this. Oh, it's Michelle. Hi, Michelle.
So he guessed right.
Anyway, let's get into Falcon and Wednesday Soldier. I feel like a dick.
Because you are.
I am a dick. The Star Spangled Man, directed by Carrie Scogland and written by Michael Kesteline.
Walker appears on Good Morning America and reveals his desire to live up to Roger's mantle.
Natalie the Red. Jeez.
Natalie, there you go.
I'm such a dick.
You are the worst. Barnes tells Wilson that he should have kept the shield and decides to accompany Wilson to Munich, where the Flag Smashers and their leader, Carly Margathew, are stealing a shipment of medicine.
Yep. Wilson and Barnes attack the group, but they're all super soldiers and overpower the pair. Walker and Lamar Hoskins arrive to help, but the Flag Smashers escape. Walker wants to work with Barnes and Wilson, but they refuse. Before we go any farther, I really kind of dug the dynamic between Bucky and Falcon in regards to the flying drone. Is it Red something?
The Red Wing.
Red Wing.
Yeah.
Like he did not fucking like the fact.
And he never has.
No. And like he wanted to fuck that thing up the whole time. And there was that moment when Homeboy grabs it or Infy's Nest grabs it and smashes it.
Yeah.
And Bucky's like,
he's like, I'm kind of happy you did that. But I mean, it sucks for my buddy.
Right.
Traveling to Baltimore, Barnes introduces Wilson to Isaiah Bradley, a veteran super soldier who fought the Winter Soldier in the Korean War. Bradley refuses to help them uncover information about additional super soldiers due to him being imprisoned and experimented by the U.S. government and Hydra for 30 years.
Barnes is arrested for missing a therapy appointment, which I don't believe that they do. But Walker has him released. Barnes and Wilson again refuse to work with Walker, and Barnes suggests that Wilson that they visit an imprisoned Helmut Zemo.
Hell yeah.
And that's where they drop us off.
Yeah. It wasn't it felt like one of those short Mandalorian episodes.
Yeah, kind of.
It didn't feel to drag on, and it was kind of quick, lot of action, and then we're over.
Yep.
You know?
I dug the part where they were staking out where these super soldiers were moving these weapons. I dug the clandestine, like moving through the warehouse thing.
Oh yeah, that
and all
was
that.
fun.
Way more than I enjoyed the big fight out in the open.
From the first episode?
No, this one.
From this
on
one.
top of the trucks.
Okay. I got you. From this one.
It was great. It was cool. But for some reason, it didn't have the same resonance for me as the first episode did, where the first one felt bigger.
I mean, I can see that. I still really enjoyed them. I mean, This one didn't feel like it took a step back at all. It
Yeah.
still felt like we were still going and things were happening and things were moving and the action was still there. So I still enjoyed it. It still felt like the Falcon and Winter Soldier. I feel within 2 episodes, the show still feels cohesive.
Right. The only thing I think where I'm really buttoned into it is with Wanda and Vision, we were getting that little bit of intrigue about what's coming up in the next episode. So we kind of spent the whole show salivating over what kind of little nuggets of information we were going to get.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like I have to pay attention to this quite as much. And I don't think that I'm giving it as much.
But we can all agree John Walker's a dick and nobody likes him.
Yeah, fuck John Walker.
Yeah, I'm not down with that.
And
dude.
his weird square face.
Yeah, he looks mushy. He looks like mush face Captain America.
You know what he reminds me of? The old man from Up.
Yes, dude. He 100 put the cap on him, and
Yep.
oh my god, it would be so him.
So that's my new fan theory. Is this guy is actually the old man from Up. He's just not the old man yet.
And he's trying to become a Disney princess.
Right. So
I so got this figured out.
once all of this storyline fills out,
Yeah.
John Walker becomes an old man from Up.
And a Disney princess.
And a Disney
And a
princess.
Disney princess.
And a dingy princess.
And a dingy princess. It's just gonna be the best. It's gonna be so good. I can't wait.
Let's get into the Easter eggs of this bitch.
Let's get a little eggy, buddy. The title of this episode, of course, is a reference to Steve Rogers' tenure as a piece of propaganda in Captain America, the First Avenger, when he was set out to convince people to buy war bonds. We all knew that. We all saw that. I mean, ridiculous. Come on.
Yep, the parallels are pretty ridiculous.
Yeah. When the new Captain America runs onto the football field for his Good Morning America appearance, we have an updated version of the very song being played by the high school marching band.
Which I would have not guessed that those were the two pieces,
because
same piece of music.
they sounded different. I mean, when you play them side by side, you can hear it, but just I'm not that nerd fan who was like, "Oh my god, look what they did!"
Right, like that's the same song.
No. Similarly, that quick montage of John signing Captain America merchandise is somewhat reminiscent of the Star Spangled Man sequence in the First Avenger, which showed Steve shaking hands, signing autographs, as well as all the 1940s Cap merch that was being produced at the time.
Right.
That was pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense you know what's weird? It kind of went over to the boys to me.
Yeah.
It kind of had that boys crossover to me.
Yep. Because it doesn't feel like he's the hero. He feels
like an asshole.
Yeah, he's like the one who's pretending to be the hero.
Right.
I can see the parallels for Homelander.
Yeah, I can. It's there for me personally.
But I think Homelander's aware that he's an asshole, and John Walker is not really quite sure.
No, he doesn't know. Everybody else is like, "You're kind of a dick." And
Yeah,
he's like, "What are you guys talking about?"
Yeah. John Walker mentions that he's been a captain before, and that's probably referring to his military service.
Yeah.
The original story co-created by Axel Alonso, Robert Morales, and Kyle Baker has Isaiah Bradley introduced in the 2003 Truth, Red, White, and Black, which I just saw a fucking reprint of it at the comic store today.
Oh yeah.
Yep. They were giving out free copies of it if you bought the new Alien book, which I didn't do because I don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I'm not into.
Yeah. Anyway, this is a mini series where Steve Rogers discovers that after his own creation, other scientists tried to replicate the super soldier serum and experimented on black soldiers. The lone survivor of this was Bradley, who donned the Captain America outfit and fought Nazis against orders. Like his MCU counterpart, he was punished and thrown in prison for years. Eventually, he was pardoned and spent his days living in obscurity, only known as the legend by the black community, which is the old man that we met at the end of the show.
Yeah.
And they did a really shitty job telegraphing all of that.
Yeah.
You were just expected to go, Bucky wanted to go talk to this guy. And I really think that that was one of those things that was just put in there for the true fans.
Oh, yeah, I can kind of see it. They didn't spend a lot of time, but we don't know. They might come back to it.
Right. Yeah, they might come back, fill us in on that backstory.
The teenager with Isaiah is Elijah Bradley, introduced in 2005's Young Avengers. Eli is Isaiah's grandson. When the Avengers ceased to exist, Eli became the leader of the Young Avengers under the name Patriot. He insisted that he had super soldier serum in his blood, but was secretly just using mutant growth hormone to get by. Eventually, his grandfather gave him a blood transfusion, making his super soldier claims legit.
Which is interesting. You can just fucking have a blood transfusion from Steve Rogers, and then all of a sudden you're a super soldier.
Apparently,
Okay.
right?
Apparently.
Remember, these are based off comic books, dude. This
Yeah.
is all in good fun.
Yeah,
So let it happen.
I'm in regardless. I was a little bit surprised. I was like, oh, it's that easy.
It is that simple. But nobody wants to do it because they're scared.
Scared.
They're very scared.
Scared.
Introduced in Captain America number 323, Lamar Hoskins is yet another character pulled out of Mark Grenwald's legendary run. Hoskins was originally a professional wrestler who was granted super strength from the Power Broker. More on him in a minute. When John Walker took over as Captain America, Hoskins first became the new Bucky before ditching the name in favor of Battlestar. After the storyline of Walker as Cap ran its course, Battlestar has remained a minor patriotic vigilante in the Marvel Universe, showing up here and there through the years.
A kid in Baltimore who greets Sam Wilson as Black Falcon seems like a fond nod to the fact that when black superheroes were first becoming a thing in comics, they were often identified as such with their names: Black Panther, Black Lightning, Black Falcon, etc. Sam was never known as Black Falcon, but given the era he was created in, things probably could have gone that way. See also Sam joking with Bucky about being White Panther.
It was actually White Wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got
Which is
you
super
got it.
cool.
Yeah.
Like it was a cute joke, but there was actually a proper rebuttal.
Right.
Which I thought was real clever, right?
Yeah.
Power Broker Curtis Jackson was originally a Machine Man villain created by Roger Stern and Sal Buscema in the late 1970s before he was picked up for the legendary Grinwald run of Captain America. There, he ran a corporation that used super science and Dr. Carl Malice to give super strength to people for a price. That price, indentured servitude.
That's not good.
No, it's never
Among
good.
the people given super strength through the Power Brokers program, Dennis Dunphy, the legendary D-Man, Sheriff Ventura, the second Miss Marvel, and eventually the second Thing, as well as both John Walker and Lamar Hoskins themselves.
That kind of bothers me because I am the legendary D-Man.
No, you are not. You're not the D-Man. Never been called the D-Man. Never heard you call. You're not legendary. Not yet.
Come
buddy.
on,
You're not legendary.
I am clearly fucking legendary.
Clearly not.
Yes.
We have 145 people on our Facebook page and like 130 on our YouTube. You are not. Your legendary status ain't doing a shit.
All right. I wanted to give a shout out yet again to the Den of Geek for all these awesome Easter eggs they put together for us.
Hell yeah. We steal them and bring them to you, the people.
It's time for our customary emptying of the tank.
Yes.
You ready?
You ready?
Hello, this is George Decay, reminding you, Don and Brady, for your mid-show pee break. Oh my, may I watch? Wang.
All right, everybody. Next week we're going to go ahead and get into the Snyder Cut. We're going to just kind of jaw about it for quite a while. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to bring some people in to talk about it. It might not be a bad idea to do a group show. But I haven't discussed it with Mr. Lovin yet. Might be fun to bring some Red 5 people in and jaw that around. And then after that, we're going to do what was it? Super Troopers. and we're going to get into Idiocracy after that. So we're going to get into, like I said, we're going to get into the Snyderverse, Justice League, and then we're gonna crack into some fan favorites. We're gonna get some giggles out of the next couple episodes. So definitely hang out with us when we go and do that. It's really hard to figure out what to do that's not just what we would want to do, because if it's just one of us that wants to do a topic, it's not a lot of fun. Like it kind of needs both of our interest in order to get a good back and forth on it. So that's what we're going to do. He's back. I'm going to go do my thing, and you guys are going to be able to enjoy his company. You're up.
I gotta take my fucking sweatshirt off. It's hot as fucking here, man.
It's good. This is good. Next week will be warm. We probably won't even need the heaters.
Possibly. You got my mic off? You fuck.
You're good. You're live.
Huh?
You're on.
Oh, I guess I'm live. So yeah, hello, Luna girl. I have to take off sweatshirt. I was hot. Too hot. How y'all doing? It's just that time of the show where we reload and unload and all that kind of fun thing. So, I don't know. I'm excited about. I just finished the rest of the Snyder Cut last Sunday. I had watched the last. I split it up in 2 showings, 2 hours apiece. It was good though. I enjoyed it, but that's to save for the other show. Oh, I'm glad you're doing great, Luna girl. That is fantastic. I hope the rest of you are doing fine, who are still listening, watching, have us in the background on pee break. Maybe you yourself are taking a pee, and that's good. You need to do that. Don't hold it. No. I'm not going to unload on cam. Don't worry. No, don't. It's not going to happen. Yeah, I had to do it in 2 sittings. Yeah, Dragon Buddy had to do it in 2 sittings as well. Oh, Jim Balls is in the house.
Snyder Cut?
Yeah, he had to do Snyder Cut in 2 sittings.
I watched all but the last 45 minutes. And because then I had other shit to do because we were getting ready to do our other stuff. And then I had to come back.
Yeah.
Finish it up. Oh, elbow coughing already?
Jess wants to train me in Street Fighter. He really wants to see you get this tattoo, I guess.
Even if you trained like a raging bull, I don't want to play Street Fighter anymore. So
I don't want to
I'm not taking
lose and get a Smurf tattoo.
Well,
you can just lose then.
No.
Well, you're just like, I
don't want to get a Smurf tattoo either.
I don't either. So I don't want to do anything to put me in jeopardy to do that.
Would it be like the Smurf from when I was a kid?
No, it's Hoary Smurf.
Where my dentist had like the one with the tooth brush and the toothpaste.
No, this is Hoary Smurf, and she probably doesn't take care of her teeth.
Oh, that's no good.
No, not good at all.
No good. All right, let's give me a pause.
Pause for the cause. Nostalgia Inc. in downtown Jackson is your one-stop shop for comic books, graphic novels, tabletop games, supplies, and tons of other super nerdy stuff.
They have everything from your favorite superhero comics to all the latest manga and horror graphic novels.
Superman, Spider-Man, The Avengers, My Little Pony, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, My Hero Academia, Star Wars, and Batman are just a few of the familiar titles you will see while browsing through the store.
And don't forget to check out their back catalog.
And for all your tabletop needs, Nostalgia has the largest in-stock selection in the area of Dungeons & Dragons books, miniatures, and more. As well, they have the latest Magic the Gathering and Pokemon card game releases.
Store hours are currently 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday.
So come to downtown Jackson and get nostalgic at Nostalgia Inc. What's up, everybody? This is Big Lovin and Don DellaSnooch.
We wanted to take a minute to tell you how to get more from the Escape Pod experience.
Become a Patreon supporter and you will get lots of bonus content, including movie reviews, videos from Comic-Con, behind-the-scenes content, and more.
But even better, Patreon supporters get extra entries into the quarterly drawing for the Escape Crate.
The Escape Crate is full of great stuff like t-shirts, Funko Pops, stickers, mugs, and other random goodies.
The higher the membership level, the more entries per month you'll earn. You also can receive 1 entry per episode you share on social media.
So if you have a couple extra bucks, toss us some. We will use it for covering the cost of hosting the show, paying for booths at cons, and equipment upgrades.
Thanks for all the support, and now back to the show.
What up? We're back. Fucking hate that fucking mask now.
That's not, he fucking loves
No,
it.
I used to love it until your creepy ass started wearing it and I can't see the rest of your fucking head. So it's just perfectly round and it freaks me out.
I love shaking my head. It's so
awful. It's so awful.
I'm trying to get my wife to have sex with me wearing this mask.
No.
Why?
No.
Why? Don't say no for her.
No. Yes, I'm saying no for her.
I just think that would be great.
No, I don't see an how in any way that could be great for any parties involved.
The sound effects.
Just have it on the side and then just occasionally flip the jaw.
She might not enjoy the giggling part.
I don't think she would enjoy any of it. Maybe not seeing your face. Maybe she'll enjoy that.
That's what I'm saying. Like, she wouldn't have to see my face.
But then she'd have to see that creepy thing because it covers your head so perfectly. It's weird.
I just think it would be better
No,
if
it's
she
weird.
didn't have to see me.
I don't know. I don't know if that's any better.
Or okay, if maybe not the Yoda mask, maybe one of my buckets.
A bucket or a paper sack?
Paper sacks are cheaper.
It's so go with. Well, if you go to Menards, don't you get a discount for filling the bucket?
Oh, I don't know.
I think if you fill it, it's one of those hardware stores. You fill the big bucket with so much, you get so much off. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm not that much of a handyman.
Still think Don needs to meet Brady in wee hours wearing that mask. Plus, you need to record it. Put it on
Probably not a
YouTube.
good idea because I'll probably beat the shit out of him with
Yeah,
it.
I think if I snuck up on him in like the early fucking
Like
morning.
I'm walking to my car and you think that'd be funny to sneak. I'd probably beat the shit out of you with my coffee cup.
Yes, you probably would.
It
That
would
might
not
be
be
fun
good.
though.
I mean, if you want to get, that's fine. You want to put it on YouTube, me beating the shit out of you with an Escape Pod coffee mug.
I have never once been punched in the face while wearing a mask.
There's always a first.
That's what I'm saying. Like it could be a new experience.
Hey, there you go.
You ready to get into the main topic of today's monstrosity?
I think we should.
Okay, Blade came out in 1998, directed by Stephen Norrington and written by David S. Goyer.
You know what's crazy? David S. Goyer is also a writer on Smallville.
Mm-hmm.
And that just blows my mind to watch Blade and to having watched Smallville. And
Right.
I'm like, those
The tones are a
they're
bit fucking different.
The tones are so freaking different.
Yep.
The tones are so freaking different.
I do like Blade slightly more than I ever did Smallville.
I love Smallville. I can't.
Speaking-
I don't know if I can.
Speaking of Smallville, have you started watching Superman and Lois?
No.
Watch Superman and Lois. It's fucking good.
Okay.
It's on the CW. If you don't have it on your streaming service or whatever, you can download the CW app for free.
Okay. I'll check it out.
I am very impressed with the quality of this show.
Okay. I'll check it out.
I'm not entirely sold on the Superman guy as being Superman, but he's good.
Okay. I'll check it out. But don't ever shit on my fucking Smallville again.
I didn't shit on it. I just didn't care for
There
it.
was a couple of chunks of poo that were dangles.
Okay.
And it's unnecessary.
It very well may have had more to do with who I was as a person at the time that Smallville was on TV.
Maybe you should give it another watch.
Yeah, I'm a bad person.
You are kind of an awful person.
In 1967, a pregnant woman is attacked by a vampire, causing her to go into premature labor. Doctors are able to save her baby, but the woman dies of unknown infection.
30 years later, the child has become the vampire hunter Blade, who is a human vampire hybrid that possesses the supernatural abilities of the vampires without any of their weaknesses, except for the requirement to consume human blood. Blade raids a Los Angeles raid club owned by the vampire Deacon Frost.
Police take one of the vampires to the hospital, where he kills Dr. Curtis Webb and feeds on a hematologist, Karen Jensen, and escapes.
It was the long-haired dude.
Yes.
That I really like that dude, and that dude's more of a comedian versus like a thug.
Yep.
So it was kind of funny to see him in this role. And we brought up, I got to interrupt real quick. We brought up the fact that this was made in 1998. The special effects say this was made in 1998.
Oh, for sure.
There was a lot of like, I was like, oh wow, we weren't there yet.
Anytime you lean into the CGI of this movie, it immediately places it in the late 1990s.
Yeah.
It's all like right before George Lucas did all the cool shit in Phantom Menace.
Exactly.
And you can actually, in fact, that's a really good line. Like there's a very stark difference between the quality of the CGI here and what Lucasfilms does
with the Phantom
with
Menace.
Like ILM and stuff into the Phantom Menace.
Yeah. Now that you point the timing and everything out, yeah, that's right.
Yep. No, I want to look up that guy. That guy's name is Donald Logue. 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 Logue.
Lagu.
But yeah, he's in all kinds of fucking great shit. Oh yeah, did you ever see the Tao of Steve?
Oh, it sounds familiar, but I don't remember seeing it. It really sounds familiar.
Some kind of sexual creature, and you never buy it, but okay, good shit. Anyway, Blade takes Karen to a safe house where she is treated, and his old friend Abraham Whistler. Whistler explains that he and Blade have been waging a secret war against the vampires using weapons based on their elemental weaknesses such as sunlight, silver, and garlic.
Now, rewatching this movie, and I probably had the same question when I was a kid, has silver always been a thing for vampires? I thought that was werewolves.
Both.
Silver has been a thing for vampires.
Silver, yeah, like the idea of the crucifix burning
but
vampires.
I thought that was a cross.
There's supposed to be a silver crucifix as power.
Okay.
Not just a crucifix.
Because even in the movie they say the crucifix thing was BS.
Right, but they're supposed to be made out of silver.
Okay, I think I remember that somewhere. Because they in a movie where like they laid it on
and it burned
him. Yep. Yeah. Okay.
As Karen is
shut up, Dragon Buddy.
Oh.
You know what he just said?
What did he say?
We are closer to 2050 than 1990, and I don't fucking believe it.
Bro.
Seriously.
We're already old. You don't gotta rub it the fuck in.
Uncalled for, dude. Uncalled for.
As Karen is now marked by the bite of the vampire, both he and Blade tell her to leave the city. Yeah.
That Whistler dude, he was just ready to kill Gold Girl.
Yeah, he was just like, well, she's gonna turn, so fuck her.
Yeah.
Let's just kill her now.
But I did like his character.
Yeah.
I was a fan. Like this movie, I'm just like, yeah, I'm all in. Like this movie really feels like a comic book. Like we don't need to explain you all these things. If you've been paying attention to these issues, this is how the story goes. Boom, into the movie.
Dragon Buddy says that ruined me a couple days ago. Oh, when he figured out we were closer to 2050.
Okay.
Yeah, me and the guys were sitting around talking today at work about how close we are to retirement. And that's scary. Yeah. I'm closer to retirement than when I started working.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up.
There it is. Lunar Girl says, guys, don't let him fool you. He's 2 years older than me. Yeah, he is. We talked about that. And I felt it.
I felt it in my soul. Meanwhile, At a meeting of the Council of Pureblood Vampire Elders, Frost, the leader of a fraction of younger vampires, is rebuked for trying to incinerate war between vampires and humans. As Frost and his kind are not natural-born vampires, they are considered socially inferior. In response, Frost has one of the elders executed and strips the others of their authority.
Returning to her apartment, Karen is attacked by a police officer named Krieger, who is a familiar, a human loyal to vampires. Blade subdues Krieger and uses information from him to locate an archive that contains pages from the Vampire Bible. He comes upon Pearl, a morbidly obese vampire that they torture him with UV light, into revealing that Deacon wants to command a ritual where he would use the 12 pure vampires to awaken the blood god Lamangra. And Blade's blood is the key.
That shit was gross, dude.
Oh,
when they're hitting it thing, whatever you want to call Mrs. Big Titties, it was gross. It was just gross, dude. Just hitting her with the light and she's frying like bacon and sizzling. And
the fucking cooked pepperoni.
Like that grossed me out when it came out, and it grossed me out when I rewatched it this weekend to watch it. It just is like so nasty. Typing instead of talking.
I was gonna defend Sweet in the chat, but it looks like he fucking did it himself. There were shots fired in the chat. Somebody called somebody else a millennial, and it was responded immediately with the fuck you. And there's very few people want to put on that millennial that mantle.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Brady is not a millennial either.
I'm an exennial, or what do they call them? Exennials.
Yeah, you're Generation X.
Yeah.
I am.
You're Generation X.
Yeah, I'm Gen X.
But I'm not considered Gen X. I'm considered an
You're
exennial.
that weird
millennial part because it's just fucking weird.
Yep.
I can relate with so much Gen X shit, but I'm not considered Gen X because of my birthday.
Well, I am
fucking stupid. I'm no.
I am a Gen X by definition, but I'm the tail end of Gen X. But my brother was 6 years older than me. So I immediately, as I became old enough to fucking pick things for myself, gravitated towards things that my brother liked.
As you would.
Like, I'm not old enough to like bands like Guns N' Roses and Poison and Quiet Riot and Whitesnake and shit like that the way that I do. I do like those bands way more than people my age do.
I got you.
I should be like more like Metallica and Justice for All, or Megadeth Countdown to Extinction. Like those are like right in the wheelhouse of when I was like 12, 13 years old, you know, like the real formidable years of your music taste. But my real love lies like 6, 7 years before that.
Yeah.
Because that's what my brother was
into. Right. As you would with an older sibling.
Right. So I always identify older than I actually am.
Luna Girl said she's the oldest one here. It doesn't matter. Age isn't a thing here.
Yeah.
Age is just a number in this place.
Is just a number.
It's just a number in this space.
I feel every time Brady says something like that, I can see him just age is just a
my
number.
Nipple hurts because fucking Ghost Pepper fucking throttled my nipple today. And it's still perfectly erect.
That is so funny to me. Like that's all day long, and you're just getting pulled into the fray.
No, I've always been a part of it, but he is so precise with that shot. Like I've been hit by Josh, I've been hit by you guys have done that, but nobody kills a nipple like the Ghost Pepper does.
He is strong.
It's spicy.
It's spicy.
It burns, dude. All day my t-shirt, like I've never had my nipples pierced. I have no idea what that sensation is. I am to imagine it is like
getting flicked in the nipple by Ghost Pepper.
Yes, dude, because it's surgical.
I think so.
Fuck.
Do you want to tell us about later at the hideout?
Scott is definitely the elder statesman.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's talk about what happened at the hideout. Because later at the hideout, Blade injects himself with a special serum that's a social serum, so he can just talk with people and hang out and be good buddies. And he starts his own Instagram. It's fantastic. Blade injects himself with a special serum that suppresses his urge to drink blood. However, the serum is beginning to lose its effectiveness due to overuse. Krieger informs Frost of what happened, and Frost kills Krieger.
It really makes me laugh now that I think about it. This predates Instagram by like 15 years. Maybe 20. Maybe 20 years.
Oh shit, that's true.
Brady, what year were you born?
82.
That's what I thought.
July 17th, 1982.
While experimenting with anticoagulant EDTA as a possible replacement, Karen discovers that it explodes when combined with vampire blood. She manages...
Once again, this paints the fucking CGI 1998 picture, because when they did that, when he was stabbing bitches, the vampires, and they like turn into these big giant zits and explode, you're like, oh wow, this is bad CGI.
It was super reminiscent of Arnold Schwarzenegger on Mars. When the vacuum of space was pulling his eyeballs out.
Oh, yeah. On Total Recall?
Yes. She manages to synthesize a vaccine that can cure the infection, but learns that it will not work on Blade. Karen is confident that she can cure Blade's bloodthirst, but it will take her years of treating it. Frost and his men attack the hideout, infect Whistler, and abduct Karen. When Blade returns, he helps Whistler commit suicide.
It's fucking sad.
It is fucking sad.
Because I really like Whistler. He's a dick. He's an absolute asshole.
Yeah.
He's kind of a shitty sidekick, but I liked him.
Oh my goodness. You're 2 months and 2 days younger than one of Lunar Girl's brothers.
So?
I don't know.
It's just unnecessary to point out.
I'm just reading.
Both of you.
I'm just reading the chat.
2 brothers. Nobody cares. I hate both of you right now.
Yeah, it's for you.
Lunar Girl, is this you? Damn it. That is totally going to be lost on the audio audience.
Yeah, they're just going to be like, what the fuck just happened? There's like 4 minutes of the show now that's just completely garbage for the audio listener.
I love it. That's why you guys should join us live on Wednesdays at 7:05.
For sure.
Is it me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. When Blade attempts to rescue Karen from Frost's penthouse, he is shocked to find his still alive mother, who reveals that she came back the night she was attacked and was brought in by Frost, who appears and reveals himself as a vampire who bit her. Blade is then subdued and taken to the Temple of Eternal Light, where Frost plans to perform the summoning ritual for Lamagra. Karen is thrown into a pit to be devoured by Webb, who is transformed into a decomposing zombie-like creature. Do you think there would have been time for us? Do you think we could have worked? Did you ever think about us?
Karen injures Webb and escapes. Blade is drained of his blood, but Karen allows him to drink from her, enabling him to recover. Wow, that was tough.
That was a very sexy.
Yeah.
Like when I was watching that, I was like, this is kind of like she was moaning and groaning and he was taking her bloods.
And then she's like, stop. I'm fucking dying.
Yeah, right. She's like, oh, I've had enough. Your teeth are so big.
So big. Frost completes the ritual and obtains the powers of Lamagra, which is not what they said was going to happen.
No.
They implied that he was going to bring Lamagra back.
Exactly. Not powers.
Become Lamagra. Blade confronts Frost after killing all of his minions, including his mother. And during their fight, Blade injects Frost with all of the syringes. The overdose of EDTA causes his blood to inflate and explode, killing him.
Because there's always that one motherfucker trying to skate uphill.
I skate uphill. Now, the scene where he's only about 15, 20 feet away from Frost, and he blows him up and then goes like this, and no blood gets on him whatsoever. But it's everywhere else.
Because you're looking too far into this, man.
I needed there to be blood all over Wesley Snipes.
Maybe you've watched too many newer movies for that. You've watched too much
so.
Walking Dead.
I think maybe somebody should have thought that through.
You've watched too much Walking Dead.
Oh, there's always blood on Walking Dead.
Karen offers to help Blade cure himself. Instead, he asks her to create an improved version of the serum so he can continue his crusade against the vampires. In a brief epilogue, Blade confronts a vampire in Moscow.
Are you reading the chat?
No?
It's worth it. While you do, I'm going to get into the first Easter eggs. In a scene where Blade and Dr. Jensen are driving at speed through the night en route to the vampire nightclub, in a side alley, we're given a brief scene of a male vampire ripping out a woman's throat. Though it's not listed in the credits, that vampire is played by the movie's director, Stephen Norrington.
Nice.
Did you get the whole popcorn?
Popcorn. I don't even remember the last time I wore popcorn pants and juju.
In the part where the vampires are at their penthouse, a little girl vampire is sitting on the floor in front of the TV. It only shows just for a second, but if you look closely, you'll notice the Mortal Kombat movies playing on the TV. Robert Engelman was the producer of both of these movies. The little girl also seems to be holding some sort of controller for a gaming console in reference to the Mortal Kombat's originally being game.
That's pretty cool.
That's
pretty cool. I like that. That's a fun little Easter egg.
That's good Easter eggs right there.
Hell yeah. At the end of the original cut of the film, Dr. Jensen looks up to a nearby building and sees a shadowy figure of Morbius, but it was later cut out. Writer David S. Goyer even hints in interviews that he intended for Morbius to be in the villain for any potential sequel, but this was scrapped in favor of the Reaper storyline we eventually got.
Which is bullshit, because Morbius would have been a way better villain.
Oh, yeah. That would have been fan-fucking-tastic.
In fact, you can kind of look at the subsequent lower ratings of the next two films and go, you know what? Morbius.
You could have done
you
something.
Could have had Morbius.
You could have had Morbius.
But I digress. Like, now going back and looking at this movie, after how long's it been since you watched this movie?
1998. The last time I probably realistically remember watching this movie is probably after it came out on like DVD.
Mm-hmm. I've seen it because I own a copy of it. I've probably seen it, let's say, 5 times since this came out in 98.
Right.
So we're talking 14 years I saw it, or 24 years. I saw it 5 times. Not very impressive.
No.
But I have seen it fucking tons of times. Interesting factoid. Years and years ago, Just Jen, member of the chat, used to be part of an acting troupe that worked out of one of our local theaters. And every Halloween, Michigan Theater, every Halloween, they would do a haunted house. One year, she asked me and my buddy Benny to come do a strobe light room, like a club scene kind of a room, where we were dressed up as vampires. And we played the movie from the bloodbath, or the music from the bloodbath scene of this movie.
Oh, that's awesome.
In the room, in a strobe light room, fucking fangs hanging out, like for like 2 or 3 days, like nothing but that music and strobe lights. I never want to do that again, but it was it was awesome. It was a good fucking time.
That's so good.
So people would come in the room, the music would be going, and we'd fucking scare the piss out of them and then dance.
That's awesome, dude.
It was a good fucking time.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Like Jen says, the theater there was built in the 1920s.
Oh, wow. That's really cool.
So it had that gothic kind of feel to it already.
Right. Speaking of the soundtrack, speaking of the music, the soundtrack's one of your favorite things of this.
It really is. I spent so much time driving around in a car with my buddy Benny, the guy I was just referring to, listening to this soundtrack and the Mortal Kombat soundtrack.
Yeah.
Because for whatever reason at the time, like that was like our first exposure to club kid techno music.
Right.
And because we come from a relatively small town, and like we ate that shit up like it was M&M's, dude.
Yeah.
And we just drive around in his old Dodge Dynasty,
Oh my God.
like all over the place with that shit just blaring.
That's awesome.
And I just listened to this album again, and I can't believe how much not old school, but like mid-90s hip hop that there is in there.
Yeah, we were listening to it as we've been hanging out in the studio probably for about 45 minutes before the show.
Yep.
And I had that soundtrack playing on the MacBook, and I brought up, I was like, man, I didn't realize how much 90s hip hop and how it feels like late 90s hip hop.
There's Mr. Kyle, there's Mobb Deep, there's Gangstar.
I love it. I love it, dude.
There's just so many fucking interesting artists.
MCs and artists.
I think there's Ghostface Killer on there.
Yeah.
Like there's just so much stuff that you're like, oh, this is a snapshot in time.
Yeah, it really is. It really is. Like that music wouldn't fly today at all. It's not it's not a timeless variant of that music from then where you can listen to it now.
No,
like
it
feels very dated. It feels very 1998.
It's very much like when was the last time you went back and listened to the Friday soundtrack?
Oh my God. More times than I can count.
The Friday soundtrack is locked in the time that the original Friday movie happened.
Yeah, I fucking love that soundtrack.
Me too.
I really love that sound. That's
big
one of
booty
my
hoes, hop with it.
I fucking love that soundtrack, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Super Hose is one of my favorite tracks, dude. That's probably like a top 20 track for me.
Yeah.
Super Hose.
Yep.
I love that.
Or Ice Cubes, it's Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Yeah.
I see. Oh, it's so good.
It's
so
a fantastic.
Keep the
fucking
heads
album.
ringing.
Yeah, ding, ding, dong. Ring a ding, 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 dong.
Keep the heads ringing. I love it. So good.
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you go back and watch all these old movies is you find incredible amount of nostalgia that you didn't even know you were looking for.
Exactly. Oh, nostalgia. Blade wore Lugs boots. You remember Lugs boots?
Yeah.
Blade wears those, but like I don't even think they make those shits anymore.
No. Well, I mean, lugs is still a thing, but not
like they were, man. Not like he was wearing.
Yeah. Now they just look like Dickies.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I was thinking too just a second ago, another movie that's got an incredible soundtrack that's very much locked in that moment in time. The Judgment Night soundtrack. Remember the movie Judgment Night?
You've talked about this movie with me before. I don't remember the movie.
I think it's got Emilio Estevez.
Yeah.
And a few other like famous people. Might have Mike Epps in it. And they're in a Winnebago or something.
Yes, no, I do remember this movie. I never remember the title. Isn't Cuba Gooding Jr. in this movie too?
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
I think,
and they end up like caught in the worst part of the hood, and everything fucking goes wrong.
When they're in that fancy ass fucking RV.
Yeah. That has this incredible like 14, 15 song rock rap amalgam.
That was of the music of that time.
That's exactly that time.
I love it.
It's like
that was high school, man.
Yeah, it's like Mudhoney and who's the guys that sing Slam? Onyx. You know, it's just like these weird punk rock bands and like hardcore rap.
Did you ever listen to Take a Bite Out of Rhyme, a rap tribute to rock?
No.
Oh my God, you have to look it up. It's so fucking good.
Yeah.
Yes, dude. Like Wu-Tang Clan doing Ozzy Osbourne. It's fucking sweet, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good, man.
These are the kind of things that make my heart happy.
It's who else was it? It was Dead Prez and Static X.
Okay.
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh, I
bro.
forgot about Static X.
Yeah, dude. I used to. Yeah, Static X was the shit. It's sweet.
So, like we said earlier, and you won't, the audio version of this, you won't know that we said this earlier, but next week we're going to talk Snyder Cut.
Yes.
And remains to be seen whether or not it'll be just me and Brady or if we're going to do it group style.
Right.
But that's what's coming down the pipeline. So definitely be with us next week.
You know what I want to try to pull? I know he's not listening, but I'm telling you this live. I want to try to pull Kevin from Force Losers because he was really excited when that was coming out.
I bet Kev will be fucking down.
If his schedule is open, but we should try to get him.
If he has Wednesdays, I don't know if he has Wednesdays.
We'll try. We'll try.
Well, he has been in the chat before.
Yeah. So, like I'm saying, we'll try. But I know through Twitter, he was very excited when this movie was coming out.
Yeah, and I think
he seemed
afterwards
his reviews,
he was still
hype on it. So it would be nice to get him in here.
Definitely. Well, everybody make sure that you like this video. Give us a 5-star review, no star review, 2.5-star review. Just say fuck you.
Yeah, because we haven't gotten any in a while.
Yeah, there's been no reviews in a while, and which is weird because our numbers show that our listenership is climbing.
Yeah. So leave us a review, even if you tell, hey, you guys are fucking slacking on your pimping. You need to fucking pick it up.
Yeah.
Give us shit. Praise us. That's
if you
cool
want
too.
Brady to trim his beard.
Not gonna happen, but you can talk to me about it. That's fine. We can have a little therapy session, but it ain't fucking happening.
If you want him to put cornrows in that shit,
that's not fucking happening either. I might do a dub for like Dub C, how Dub C used to do that.
Yeah.
I might do that. I might throw a braided dub in there.
You gonna sea walk too?
Oh, I can crip walk. Don't get it twisted, my friend. Don't get it twisted.
It really helps people find us. So anything that you can do to throw out a review anywhere, just go ahead and slide that out and let us know
if you have thrown a review and we've missed it, let us know. We'll go look for it and we'll make sure we hit it up on the next show.
Because we don't really get notifications about that stuff.
We have to go look it up and we get busy and fucking life happens.
Yep. If you leave us an in-episode comment on
Thanks, Scott,
YouTube,
buddy.
I do find out about that.
Yes.
So lean into that one if you don't have a better way to get a hold of us.
That's fine. Yeah. Say, hey, this was my review. I left it on a YouTube video and we'll go find it.
Yep. And wherever it is that you're catching this, make sure that you subscribe and share it. Share it everywhere.
Yeah.
Share it with people that you don't want. Share it with your church group so that they know that we're out here being foul.
Yeah. And they want to be like, you guys need Jesus. And they're right. You maybe need a little bit of Jesus.
I always need Jesus.
Jesus is good for the soul.
Anyway, make sure that you subscribe because the more people subscribe, the more people want to subscribe. It's like COVID.
Yeah. It's good. It's good. You can get 2 doses.
It's good.
It's Brady, so good.
Tell these fine people where they can find you.
They can find me on Instagram and Twitter at lowercase o 0 capital BIG _ capital LOVIN 0 lowercase o. And once again, that's on Instagram and Twitter.
Nice.
I'll put that in the I keep meaning to. I'm gonna put it in the
show notes.
Not the show notes, but on Facebook so people can look at that way and just copy and paste it, and it's easy. Because I know I made a difficult one, but hopefully that makes it easier to not fuck with my shit.
I definitely want to get it into the actual show notes so people can scroll down and click on shit.
Well, speaking of that, brother, where can they find you?
They can always find me at Jetfire1979 on Twitter and DellaSnooch on Instagram.
Fucking fantastic.
You can find us and other great podcasts on the Red5Network.com. Do not sleep on Red 5s, guys. There's a ton of shows out there. Like I said, I'm only in one of them right now, but there are so many other ones. I see the interaction with a chat group that we're a part of, and they are definitely about their audiences. So definitely check them out. Look at the different ones. You might find one that we haven't found, and you'll be like, hey, Don, Brady, check these dudes out. Right.
And we'll shout them out on the show. So give them a look-see.
Definitely. May the force be with you.
And go blue.
Go blue.
I faked the P in the mid-range. I got
This podcast is part of the Red 5 Network. For more Red 5 Network podcasts, visit red5network.com.